أو معروف أو إصلاح بين الناس. You underline the word. So therefore, these are one of the primary objectives of Islam. So I assure you, we are ready, and our people are ready. And you know that, as you know, as a caliber, the nature of our people, wherever you come across a single person in our area, he must have a mentor, a religious leader, you know, from whom he accepts whatever he introduced to him. Therefore, we are ready to, you know, expand, to relate, to convert the message directly to our localities. I wish you success. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive our shortcomings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much, Sheikh Salih Wdata, Chairman Council of Ulama, Bakuru Local Government Chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very close to the end of this very important occasion, as I will now invite the Director of Social Protection, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, who are the partners to this program, Dr. Tijani Umar, to deliver a vote of thanks on behalf of the entire stakeholders for this very important occasion. Doctor, you are most welcome.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The SSA banditry, the Honorable Chairman, Bakuru Local Government, Royal Fathers, as a distinguished ED Wadata Relief Care Initiative, the Program Manager, my colleagues at various MDS, security personnel here present, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. To be candid, we're delighted to have Wdata in our midst, because I can say that we give birth to it because it's all the members, all the staffs of Wdata are indigenous of Katsina State. So therefore, we need to consider this one as very key role, because many of our partners, when they come, they will come with their staff. But Wdata have engaged almost 90% of our staff are Katsina people. So this one is very commendable. However, actually there are certain things that need to be considered. I have learned that the intervention will cover only 2 wards at Bakuru local government. And we're here, luckily enough, the Honorable Chairman is present, and I will indulge your own heartfelt appreciation if you consider extending same program to cover all the local governments. Because what they are doing is actually part of what is really, bringing peace in the community. And you as a leader, you are supposed to consider it either of the two, either by creating a budget line for their own intervention so that you can scale it up to other wards at the local government, or otherwise seek for funding from the Internal Security Ministry so that you can augment your own portion so that the development will cover all the LGA. That is one. And I don't know whether there is a representative of the Ministry of Internal Security here actually. If there is, please, I'm appealing that you should at least cover the remaining LGS, because their initiatives are very vital. You are going to empower people. Most of what is killing our system is what? Unemployment, marginalization, as the Most Honorable Chairman has stated. Marginalization is very key in destroying the community and society. So the Minister of Internal Security, you are to consolidate on the achievements of Wdata Relief Care Agency initiative so that we extend the same to all the 34 LGS of the state. And actually we know, if you, my own part as the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, I will make sure that I will support you in ensuring that funds are made available, though it's late now, but against next next year's budget, inshallah, will support the Ministry of Internal Security as well as internal SSA, internally displaced and banditry. So therefore, with this few note, I would like to thank Wadata leadership by bringing this project to Katsina State and by ensuring that those in number, we will look at it as minimal, but when we started small, we'll grow what? Big. But when we started big, we'll crash. And at the end, we lose everything. Their strategy actually are very key because they are going to start it with very little numbers that is manageable, that can be what? Achieved within the stipulated time. But I know they will scale up, inshallah, as yet ahead. I will recognize people from SEMA, they are duly represented by their DAS and many others. So with this note, I would say thank you and God bless the president.
Thank you very much, Director, for these wonderful remarks. Before we close this very important occasion, as we know, youth are the backbone for a meaningful development in every society. So at that, I'll now call on the Chairman, Nigerian Youth Congress, Katsina State Chapter, Comrade Muhammad Mono, to deliver a vote of song on behalf of the entire youth of Bakwari local government and Katsina State in general. Comrade, you are most welcome.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Mr. Chairman, Bakor Local Government Area, the Executive Director, Wadata Relief Care Initiative, please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. As the MC has rightly captured, youth constitute a significant portion of our population, not only in Nigeria, but in the entire developing world. So attention needs to be given to youth, especially with regard to entrepreneurship, skills acquisition. This initiative, even though it has captured only 2 wards in the state, particularly in Bakor local government, Bakor A and B. So out of 361 wards, this is timely because it comes at a time when the entire world needs to also focus attention on reducing violent extremism, especially among youth between the age of 18 to 35. When you go to these communities where this banditry and gender-based violence is going, you will see it's involved the youths. Why? Because you see poverty and other factors like unemployment play a key role. But this initiative comes at a right time when we need it the most. So on behalf of the youth of Katsina State, and particularly youth of Bakor local government, I thank the EU, Wadata Relief Care Initiative, and other development partners. And I want to use this opportunity to call on key stakeholders, the Katsina State government, the National Counter-Terrorism Center, Office of the National Security Advisor, and other development partners to see how we can put more effort in addressing this issue, because it was only through rapid economic activities within these communities that we can reduce violent extremism. Because when we pay more attention and inject more energy and more investment into the economy, for sure, this violent extremism will go down, and the issue of this prevention, rehabilitation, and reintegration of the victim into the communities will take place. So this aspect of entrepreneurship development or entrepreneurship skills acquisition need to be given high attention. Particularly, Mr. Chairman, Bakoro local government, you need to invest significant resources into empowering the youth. Because once you empower the youth, you are empowering the entire generation, and you are injecting more investment into the economy, because we have the energy, we have the knowledge, we have the skills and everything. We just need little support and political will from you guys. As we have the resources and everything, once you inject this into the economy, I'm sure we will be able to address these issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much with these observations. Mr. Chairman, of this very important occasion, before we close the session, permit me to do justice to this very important occasion by doing gender balance in terms of speech. So I'll now call on Hajia Hussein Abakori on behalf of the women group to deliver a goodwill message. Hajia Hussein Abakori, you are most welcome.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I am here to present women in Bakwari local government and youth. So with that, I am sorry, I don't want to speak in English, please.
Yes.
Sorry. Assalamu alaikum, muna godiya ga Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala da ya kawo mu wannan rana. Aka zaɓi Bakwari local government domin a taimake mu. Mun gode kwarai. A matsayin mata na garin Bakori, gaskiya mun fi kowa farin ciki da iyayen 'ya'ya matasa. Gaskiya muna murna kwarai matuƙa. Wannan ƙungiya Allah ya mata albarka. Allah ya bata ikon isar da saƙon da take yi a duniya. Abin da take nema Allah ya bata. Duk wanda ya taimaki wani Allah zai taimake shi. Saboda haka shi ma zuri'ar shi ba za ta lalace ba. Saboda haka mun gode ma Allah, Allah ya kawo wannan kungiya ta zo Bakori, za a isar da sakonta cikin yadda Allah. Bandis muna da masaniya akan bandis yadda suke zuwa ƙauyukanmu suka hana mata zaman lafiya. Ƙarshen ta mai dai su zo Bakori a basu accommodation a primary school. Suna nan sun zauna sun yi wata 2, sun yi wata 3 su tafi wasu su zo, haka muke fama da su. Saboda haka sai wanda ya ga dama da wanda Allah ya taimaka yake zuwa ya taimake su, ba wanda ya fi taimakon su irin local government chairman. Shi ke kokari ya dauki abincinsu da komi nasu da rashin lafiyansu. Saboda haka Allah ya mai albarka. Muna so in Allah ya da bandits da suke zuwa Bakori, Allah ya hana su zuwa. Ubangiji ma Allah ya masu katanga karfe da Bakori local government. Wannan taro da muka yi mun gode ma Allah, Allah sa a tashi lafiya. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
Thank you very much, Haja. Thank you very much for this wonderful contribution. I'll now also call on Mr. John, the representative of the IOM CDD Mercy Hub Consortium. Mr. John will deliver a goodwill message on behalf of the development partners. And immediately after the goodwill of Mr. John, I will call on the chairman of this very important occasion to deliver a closing remarks.
Thank you very much, the chairman, Bakori Local Government, the executive director, Wadata Relief Care, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on the protocol that has already been established. I would be giving a brief on behalf of the consortium comprises of Mexico, IOM, and CDD. Fortunately, we are also implementing an EU-funded project in 8 out of the 10th frontline local government here in Katsina. To us, the additional Bakori local government is just like the 9th local government in our project implementation, because the selection was not only quite strategic, but it was unique. It was tailored towards even development and intervention as far as the issue of violent extremism is concerned. because it has always been our worry at the consortium that how we wish all the frontline local government are captured in our initial project documents, but it wasn't at the onset. So with this development, we want to see Wdata here initiative to see as partners in progress. We work in the proximate local government. We'll continue to play our own support by sharing information, sharing strategies, sharing lesson learned, and contributing in whichever way positive that would ensure that this project succeeds. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. John. Ladies and gentlemen, respected personalities that are here present, it is now a special time to invite the chairman of the occasion, the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Security and Internal Security and Home Affairs, Dr. Nasir Ma'azu Dan Musa, ably represented by the Special Advisor to His Excellency the Governor, Malam Duko Umarada, on the victims of victims of banditry and the IDPs. That is, I'm talking about the Kogun and Jibia, Alaji Ibrahim Said. The SA, you are most welcome to deliver a closing remarks on behalf of the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Internal Security and Home Affairs. You are most welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together to acknowledge the presence of the Special Advisor representing the Honorable Commissioner.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I am going to stand by the existing protocols, but nonetheless I have to mention the Honorable Chairman of Bakori Local Government, the Executive Director of the Wadata initiatives here, the representative of the Office of the National Security Advisor here present, our parents, leaders, our mentors, the traditional chiefs here present, the members of the CSOs here present, religious organization here present. So the rest, I say, I have to rest my case on the existing protocols. Assalamu alaikum. In fact, this is another wonderful day we experience here in Katsina State. Though the Honorable Commissioner did not ask me to represent him, but I am invited under his office as a senior special assistant to the Governor Malam Dikko Umarada, the Governor of Katsina State, on victims of banditry and IDPs. So, but coincidentally, the Wdata Relief Care Initiative consulted me, and we have a synergy with the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning in all that matters in the areas of any organization, CSOs, CBOs, NGOs that have relation or has something to do with the area of reintegration, rehabilitation, de-radicalization, extremism, whether violent or non-violent extremism, gender equity and justice, insecurity, and other relevant challenges that we have. For this one, as I call it, it's one of the wonderful days. Malam Dikko Umar, the governor of Katsina State, this is one of the areas that he usually focuses attention And he give a chances and kudos to any organization, any philanthropies, a credible ones. I have to underline that, credible ones that can assist the Katsina State government in these areas, particularly in the strengthening community resilience against extremism, violence, extremism, and the areas of prevention, rehabilitation, reintegration, and de-radicalization. Why? Katsina State has experienced several challenges, which of course need to be assisted in all dimensions. We have lost a lot of lives. We have lost a lot of properties. As per what Ruang Godia has mentioned before, he said there's no single community or single person in any community that has not been affected by this menace, whether directly or indirectly. We all suffer the same agony, the same problems. Especially what the local government has said. He said he spent number of days when he started in office without sleeping. But now he said he has started to gain more and more. From look at his face now, he has started to consolidate. Likewise, His Excellency, the Governor of Katsina State. This is common things that you can compare, let alone the governor. There was a time, let me restrict myself to Bakwari local government alone. There was a time Bakwari local government has suddenly experienced high shoot in the number of IDPs, almost ranging to about a step of about fifth local government with number of IDPs. They suffered a lot. The local government chairman can witness what he has suffered. We were there with him. We know what he has incurred. But don't worry. Now things are now coming down by the grace of God through your initiatives. You, community initiatives, community resilience that you have initiated are the benefits that we are now reaping. 2, let me come back to the area of the organizations, consortiums that has to do with these areas that have been mentioned. Like what Mr. John has said, I have to thank the EU for supporting most of these organizations in these areas. Ms. John from IOM, I can bear witness that we really appreciate the number of LGS that they expanded. I think about 8 LGS. And Wadata Relief Care Initiative now is strongly into 2 wards in Bakwari local government. Why and how can we sustain this development? The challenge before all of us here is the sustainability. Katsina State government is very much worried of how best can we plan from this right inception of this program to start to plan how we can sustain this tempo. Wadata Relief Care Initiative, WRCI, is now engaged in 2 wards. How do we think we can start to do something? I didn't advise the local government chairman to start doing something now on the expansion. No, I want him to start studying how Wadata Relief Care Initiatives are executing their work, how they are executing the program that they have mentioned that they are going to do here. In one of the objectives, or in part of the objectives that they have mentioned, They said they are going to do the rehabilitation and reintegration through psychosocial support and income generation activities. Mark you. We have to note that one. And another one is promote community awareness and empower for peace and resilience. There are two key things. I want all of us here, the stakeholders, to focus attention in the implementation process so that we can arrange for the sustainability of the program and even expansion. Not only in Bakoro local government, I pray other local government areas around Bakori can emulate the same thing so that they can borrow the ideas from the local government, the Bakori local government committees that are going to be formed. Don't forget the ED, the executive director of the WRCI, made mention of the committee that is needed to be set up. Yes, here in the state and other places, and even as at now, Bakol local has another committee there. I don't like them to be collation or there's any collation of ideas. That is the monitoring committee that you are setting, so that they cannot be clashing. Let them be there, be a platform and synergy, how they can do it, how they can be marrying each other's plan and actions so that they can implement it. Let nobody be left behind. May I say thank you to all those that have attended this occasion or happen to be around, because Katsina State is for all of us. Bakori local government is for all of us. Bakori A and B is for all of us. We love them. We like them. Our religious leaders that are here present, youth leaders that are here present. I understand what the youth leader said. He said the area of empowerment of youth, the area of income generation of youth, yes. That's why the local government chairman is on effort. He made that empowerment, which of course it has been televised in television that we have seen it. And I have to say thank you, sir. The governor of Katsina State made so many interventions in that areas. More development partners are also coming for that. They are supporting us. Thank you, and we have to say thank you very much for those that are able now to attend. The Kundija initiatives are all here. The Mashi distance, other CSO here that are present, civil society organizations here, they all have the zeal to support the state. Not that somebody who can be there wasting his time in the room, using his social media, abusing a lot of people. Come out and do something like this one that the CSOs are doing. Come and support the state. Come and support your community so that we can be out of this menace. Thank you very much. And I will not forget to say, can you deliver all that has been deliberated here for those that are not being opportune to come here, so that we can share the ideas, not just to allow the ideas within ourselves. Now go day, and God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The special advisor to His Excellency the Governor Malam Duko Omarada on the victims of banditry and IDPs, who represented the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Internal Security and Home Affairs, for the closing remarks. As we are waiting for a lunch, let me use this opportunity to kindly invite Zainab Umar Bakori to deliver a poem that speaks to the peace building. Zainab Umar Bakori is a son of the soil. She's from Bakori local government and a daughter of the Commissioner, Minister of Livestock Development, Professor Ahmad Muhammad Bakori. Can we put our hand together to acknowledge Zainab Umar Bakori for a poem? Ladies and gentlemen, can we also put our hands together to our amiable chairman, Bakori local government, who have been here since morning. The Honorable Chairman, this has really demonstrated the priority that you accorded to this program. We thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And we also want to use this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of the representative from the Office of the National Security Advisor who have been here since morning. This has clearly also demonstrated the priority that you accorded to this program. And we look forward another partnership with Katsina State Government towards the development of peace, security, and development of Katsina State. I'll now invite Zainab Umar Bakori to deliver a foid that translates to the peace building. You are most welcome, Zainab.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Zainab Bakori, and the title of my presentation today is Bakori Bleeds. Bakori bleeds not from her around, but from wounds within. Her fields one golden, now echo with gunfire. Her skies one calm, now thunder with cries. Bandits roam like kings in the night, snatching sons, silencing mothers, and turning homes into graves and dreams into dust. Villages vanish in smoke, Jerga, Baguga, Kandarawa, names etched in blood fear. Children sleep with one eye open, if they had to sleep at all. Hunger gnaws like a curse, no grains, no coin, no peace. Fathers walk miles with empty bowls, mothers trade fear for scraps. And still, the world deafens, the promises fade, and the world turns. But hear this, Bakori, your leaders are not blind. They see your pain, they feel your fire. We carry your cries in our hearts. They will fight not just with words, but with action, with justice and resolve. We will reclaim your nights, feed your hungry and body fear beneath the soil. Bakori, you are not alone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zainab Umar Bakori, for this very brief and wonderful fight.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, as we are waiting for the catering service to set up the place for our buffet lunch, let's take a group photography based on the group of traditional leaders, religious leaders, government agencies, with a representative of the Office of the National Security Advisor. I will use this important opportunity to invite the traditional leaders that came all the way from Bakori to come to the podium so that they can take a group picture with the representative of the ONSA and the staff of the project, which are WRCI staff. You should come forward for the group picture. Media and the photographers. Okay. Nobody. Traditional leaders, ONSA, WRCI staff. WRCI staff, traditional leaders, ONSA,